This is one of the classes I offer at Dreaming Tree Artist Retreat, and this is called a Phenology Wheel. I learned it from a girl in England. This was the very first one I made. It looks really dark and cluttered, but it was wintertime, it was January, and I did do some ice, but then I found a lot of seed pods and such. This chart is done with a protractor, this little thing. And so you have a center point, draw one circle, and then go out from the circle, and you start doing your lines out here. And magically, it comes together. It's like 32 spaces. You can see here I've got all the ones lined up. But then there's 28 days. And I made these a little larger, I guess, because here's 32, yeah. So, no, this is the same size, but I added north, south, east, and west, took up 4 spaces. So that was February, March, April. Phenology is the study of nature over time. So you can see in here, I did do the temperatures. I never finished the center circle. I did finish the one on the very first one. And I put temperatures at the time that I was out looking for my sample that I would watercolor on my chart. And the others, I wanted to think about the design in the middle for a while. This is May. A lot of things are really starting to bloom. And I kind of changed it up a little bit, doing a color for the numbers. This one I added some insects to in June. In July, I fell asleep when I was doing it. So that's going to become some type of art thing there. Yeah, and I did change. I started adding the names to everything here. Yeah, when things started blooming in May, that's when I started adding words to everything. So it is a fun chart to start. I am going to continue this July. In August, I'll start finishing the chart because I've done 6 and I want to do all of them. And I'd like to continue doing more of them because I see the difference of what I find each month. And then I went to my bamboo forest and looked up at the sky, and it was interesting to see these bamboos. So I thought, oh, that'd be a cool thing. Then I went to my tree and photographed looking up at my tree, the big tree that's 500 years old, 400 or 500, and just drew the limbs coming out. I've drawn a lot of pictures of the tree itself, but not the all the limbs. So that was that one, and I did it by north, south, east, west. So this is one of the classes that you can take, and I'll help you draw. You can do it watercolor, you can do color pencils. I wanted to improve my watercolor techniques, and so little tiny pictures was an easy way to play around with that. And yes, this does require a little bit of drawing, but you could do another way, like collect a leaf and put in here in each section, or a flower, draw a flower and add it to it. I want to try to include everybody's abilities, but doesn't hurt to try something new. So it's the Phenology Wheel.